Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, and we are pushing towards Legend. We have hit a second consecutive new high ELO, 28, 51, 57. It's in my last match. I just let it show you what I got to, so stay tuned for that. But the team is double weak to water, and I put this strategy in last Master League because, except I ran it with Landorus instead of Ho because I was seeing too many Dialgas and Melmetals. So going double ground in the back, both weak to water, but can both take care of Dialga and Melmetal, that was a strong play. And I took that strategy again, just this time with Ho-Ho, because as you saw yesterday's video, Ho is a solid response for Zacian and Zarude. And having Excadrill is a solid response for Dialga. So, and if you go back to my last one, I'll link it above, you will see that Excadrill can grab in most cases one shield from Kyogre. If you get that switch in and they don't switch fast enough, you can get in that 2 drill runs before they take you out. So like I said, highest ELO in the season. Let's take a look at the battles, see how it went. Dialga on the lead against Mirror Match. So if you don't hard win the lead, you switch out into Excadrill. And here we go, right off the bat. Glad I'm showcasing this right away. So as you can see, I'm going to get to the first drill run, and I think it's going to be 2 more surfs to take me out. And I'm not even optimal IVs, but that won't take me out. So I'm going to grab a shield here, or yeah, 1 HP, and they surf me down. So had I had better IVs, that would have been taken out. It looks like, well, their best buddy too, 41-15. I forget if that is the max for Kyogre. Either way, it's done its job. It basically went toe to toe, and I only burned 1 shield. I haven't burned any shields yet. So this is a tough situation, but now I got to go 2 shielded, basically Ho for the win. What I'm thinking is the fact that I grabbed the Kyogre out of this matchup probably means that my Ho doesn't have a ton of terrible matchups. Probably means it can sweep whatever in the back here. So I'm building up here, realizing that they are probably just going to go Thunder again. So even though I'm at 100 energy here, I was going to just kept going Incinerates, but they come in with their Zarude and they shield it up. I'm like, well, I got back to back here, so that's not a good shield. Shield it up, take it down. And now it's going to be Incinerate versus Dragon Breath. So I'm trying to get out of here to reset this, and I am able to get out. And now we're Dragon Breath down. So that's how you basically play it. Draw out the Kyogre. Better IVs, you could take it down. And then Ho should run free in the back. When you have a decent matchup here, I like to just stay in because against Giratinas, I tend to stay in. And then Kyogre and Palkia are the ones I stay in. But perfect, they switch out. We CMP tie. Eventually I gotta learn how to count moves, but until I don't make Legend one season not counting moves, I'm gonna continue to not count. Anyways, CMP, I still win the matchup there, and the Giratina come in, and this is why I like Excadrill, because you can just spam these drill runs, which do pretty solid chip damage. Not a ton against a Giratina altered, because that thing is thick, but look what it did. I still have 2 shields, and I took this down to the yellow. So now I can just Dragon Breath this. I have a move stored. Probably just going to let this go. Because again, a 2 shielded Ho, unless it's a Kyogre in the back, and it's not, it's a Togekiss, so this is over. They're not going to beat me even shield, never mind going down 1 shield. So yeah, outside of like a Kyogre or what else? Melmetal 2 shield? No, because then I could just Incinerate down. So in this matchup here, what I've learned to do is catch. It takes 4 to get to an Earthquake. Most throw right on 4. And I caught it. So that's perfect. I absorb all that energy, so it's wasted energy there. I then know I can survive 1 Shadow Ball. 1 Shadow Ball won't take me out as long as I'm not 2 times lowered. So I let that one go and then throw. Well, I just lost CMP, quite honestly, but they shield it. They now farm down, but that's okay because I'm up a shield. And I'm going to Dragon Breath this as much as I can, thinking I'll shield this, throw the Iron Head, and still have a ton of energy coming out of this. So throw the Iron Head. I don't know if it's enough to take it out. It's going to be somewhat close. And they come in with their Ho-Ho again. So I build up to the Draco, and I just throw the Iron Head. Iron Head's resisted, so it's not going to take it out if they call it. But they don't call it, so that's great. Hoping I get to another move. I cannot. I'm going to shield it up just because I think that they have to Brave Bird here, and I can go down here, which is perfect. What do they come with? So I'm almost loaded on the move. Their Guillotine is low enough that I could probably just Dragon Breath down. And they come in with their own Dialga. So this is perfect. I can just Draco this. Does not take it out because I guess it's best buddied. It's best buddied. But Excadrill in the back. Enough to sweep there. Excadrill in the lead. Brutal lead. So coming here just because I know that these would chip a lot. The Incinerates, like if I need to go down a shield or two just to incinerate that down, I would have. And they came in with Snorlax. And this is the first Snorlax I've seen because I ran Snorlax before as a save swap. It's not as strong anymore in this league, especially with Zacians that no close combat. It just doesn't have the same play anymore. So, and look at that. It's non-shadow, so I don't even though my attack is lowered, my defense is lowered ×2, I don't even need to respect the body slam, right? Because it's not a shadow. So now that my defense is lowered 4, I'll respect it. And hoping I can get this off because I've already got both of their shields. So both of their shields plus get a Brave Bird off. This is a huge win for me. I'm going to immediately switch out into, well, I tried to switch out and then, so this is perfect because now I can get ahead on energy here, get this off for the win because I know that my Dialga had no matchup against their Excadrill, so I just immediately come Excadrill to get ahead on energy and Dialga, and I'm up a shield, so game over there. Kyogre lead. This is where if they got a Kyogre, this is where I want to see it, right? So good lead. So the problem is you have two options here. You go Iron Head and it's resisted and you won't take them out. You have to Dragon Breath them down, or you go for the Draker and hope they don't shield. They did shield the Iron Head there. So that's good. So now I'm up a shield. Do I call? I call, and it's just a bait surf. That's okay. So they're going back to back because I think it's the same amount, 2 surfs versus 1 blizzard. So shield up the 1. They come in with Groudon, and this is a great response. And it's a Dragon Tail Groudon, which makes it, I don't know if that's better or worse. You're not going to get to an Earthquake, but Earthquake's resisted anyways. Fire Punch is definitely resisted. Either way, I'm going to get to 100 energy Brave Bird here. Going to be able to take this out, and if they want a shield, which I don't think they will because that'd be pretty dumb on their part. Yep, there it goes. Out comes the Kyogre, able to get to this as well. This will take it out, or I can now align it again with my Dialga, which is perfect. And they're going to go down the shield. So I got to come in with this, throw the move. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, do I have to shield and then hope I can get a Draco off? And I realize that I'm not going to get it in time. Do I win this match or lose this match? Because if I lose this match, that was a really dumb play right there on my part. But we'll see what happens. 1 Aqua Tail is not going to take me out. I can drill run here. I have an Iron Head, which won't take it out because it's resisted, but it'll put it, it's pretty close to being taken out anyways. And now it's going to be a Dragon Breath versus Surf matchup here to see who wins. And it's going to be just in time. Okay, so I think that was closer than it needed to be, but still managed to get out of it. Let's see if I try and do the same thing as I did last time. This may have been an earlier matchup, so I may not have caught. Or do I catch again? Do I catch again? No, I don't catch again. So this is what I learned, that they're going to get to the Earthquake before you get to your move. So catch it. So I think this one was done earlier in the day. I know an Iron Head is resisted. It's not going to take it out. So I need to throw the Draco. And now I can come in with my own Excadrill here just to bank that, my Dialga, not bank it, but save it for the next matchup here. So just chip damage here. But Dialga, so I'm almost hoping that I start grabbing shields here because a 2 shielded Dialga against my Ho-Oh and Dialga is not great for me. So I do grab a shield there, which is great. I'm probably going to go down here. That's okay, because now I can come in with my Dialga and start getting ahead on energy. Problem is they're probably going to get a Shadow Ball off. So what I think I got to do is shield, fake the Draco, go for the Earthquake, or even go for the Draco. So I'm not even going to... Maybe I should have, and now they're going to get to the Draco here, if I remember, and this is how I lose. Yeah, that was dumb. What I maybe should have done is... I don't think it would have mattered in the ending. Because going up against a full health, best buddied, shielded, and I just don't get to... Oh, CMP. CMP, you lost on the best buddy. That's too bad. Maybe what I should have done is built a bit more, fake the Draco, throw the Iron Head. Still would have been close. Anyways, good lead here. Zacian, love to see it. This is much slower than I probably should have gotten out here, quite honestly, because if they have Zacian come in, Ho should be an instant response. I was getting ahead on energy. It's unnecessary to get ahead on energy there. Just immediately come in and start throwing the incinerates, because you get to 100 energy and they're not going to be able to really throw anything that really hurts you. So anyways, still I'm loaded on Dialga now, which is the only good news. I've got this here that I'm at 100 energy. There goes Brave Bird. Gonna take it out. I expect the Giratina to come back in, but I've got a Brave Bird loaded here. So let's just throw it and not get legged out, please. Thank you. Throw the Brave Bird. Brave Bird only does like, I don't know what percentage, 60? Like, still a lot of health left there. I do have an Iron Head. Now I have an Iron Head. I think I just shield Dragon Breath. Or am I going to go to, yeah, shield him Dragon Breath. It's Omnis Wind Bait. And they come in with, I did not see what they came in with. But I'm guessing it's a, yeah, Togekiss, because it's a double fairy, right? Because that's the only reason. Giratina double fairy, I've seen that 3 or 4 times today. And I won each one because it's very obvious when they come in with Zacian that it's going to be a double fairy. And this back line is built for double fairy. So if you're having trouble with double fairy, this lineup is for you. But even my lineup yesterday with the Ho-Oh and Mewtwo also works for double fairy. So building up a bit here, so I have energy to throw at this, take it out, and I'll have energy coming out of this to throw a drill run at the Giratina. Or I'm just going to come in and Dragon Breath down. Either way, I would have won. Zacian on the lead. So what I like to do in this matchup is almost all the Zacians will not throw in the hunt until they have back-to-back close combats. So what you do is you throw the Iron Head. They'll either get a shield or you'll get it super low and immediately switch in and catch the move on the Ho-Oh. And there we go. Got a shield. Ho-Oh is going to eat this close combat, which is resisted. So what a waste of a move there. The fact that they threw, I think I got a shield because it's probably a wild charge. Yeah. If they're throwing, there's only one reason. It's because they have the wild charge. And it's a Melmetal. So, Melmetal, right. Melmetal's tricky for this team. Melmetal is tricky for this team if you cannot align your Ho-Oh here. So, the fact that I have a shield, I can now come in with my Excadrill and shield up one of the superpowers and then get it off to take this out. The problem is, or they didn't even throw, so I'm definitely going to be able to shield, so it should be an easy win now. The Excadrill versus the Melmetal, you lose on, I think the 2 shields. Don't quote me on that. No, you don't win. No, you don't lose on the 2 shields because you can mud shot it. But if Melmetal has any sort of advantage, like even a 3 times lowered, like if they throw 2 superpowers and they lower their attack a bunch, the 3rd superpower still does like 80% of your it does a lot. Like way too much. Anyways, drill run, I win this game. So Melmetal's tricky. Like if a Melmetal on the lead, I think I come in Ho-Oh just to do the incinerates and you shield up. I think you just do incinerate damage and shield up the rock slides. But that's really your only play. The fact that I was in the back and I was able to grab be up a shield is solid. So that's how I played that one out. And I'm guessing this is my last matchup because I am showing you the catch, and it's like I said, it's 28, 51, 57, 59, somewhere in there. And we are at, I'm going to have to come in a little bit here, 59. Okay, 28.59. So that is what I ended today at, which is pretty solid. Within striking distance, with many, many days left of Master League Classic to go. Strong team. Highest ELO in season, plus S80-ish from yesterday with the team. So doing well. Going to keep Ho. I think I'm going to keep the... I'm not sold on the... Again, I went up and I could probably just keep going up with it. I'm still not sold on this double weakness to water because you can get around a Kyogre, but it's still tricky. I'd rather just have something that can also deal... Because you got to watch for the... like maybe something to deal with a Melmetal. Maybe I'll run Giratina tomorrow. Maybe I'll run Palkia tomorrow. Still undecided, but as you can saw in the last few videos, the Dialga Ho core is very, very strong in this league with what you're seeing. So I love running with these two. I'm going to keep running with these two until I start losing, which, knock on wood, has not happened the last few days. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.